Ever wondered how much time you spend on your phone daily? It's an intriguing question, isn't it? In our modern society, smartphones have become almost an extension of ourselves. They're our connection to the world, our source of entertainment, and for many, a tool of work. But how much do we really know about our phone usage habits? We're about to delve into 10 fascinating facts about phone usage, some of which might surprise you. So buckle up and let's dive in. Fact hash 1. The average person spends over 4 hours a day on their smartphone. That's equivalent to 1/6 of your waking hours dedicated to scrolling, texting, gaming, and browsing. It's fascinating, isn't it? This tiny gadget has seamlessly integrated itself into our daily routines, becoming an almost indispensable part of our lives. But here's a thought to ponder. With all that time spent on our phones, are we missing out on the real world around us? The laughter of a loved one, the chirping of birds, or the simple pleasure of a good book? The key lies in mindful usage. While smartphones offer convenience and connectivity, they also demand our attention constantly. It's crucial to remember that our devices are tools meant to assist us, not control us. So, next time you reach for your phone, ask yourself, is it necessary? It's essential to find a healthy balance. Fact hash 2. Excessive phone use can have negative effects on mental health. Now, this might sound a bit ominous, but don't worry, it's not all doom and gloom. Our smartphones, when used excessively, can indeed contribute to feelings of anxiety and depression. They can create a sense of constant connectivity, which, while often useful, can also make it difficult to disconnect, to relax, to just be. But the good news is there are ways to manage this. It's about finding the right balance. Consider setting aside specific times of the day to disconnect from your phone. Maybe try a digital detox every now and then. Engage in activities that don't involve screens, like reading a physical book, going for a walk, or just sitting quietly with your thoughts. Above all, don't forget to take care of your mental well-being. It's okay to put your phone down. It's okay to disconnect. Remember to prioritize your mental health over screen time. Fact number 3. The blue light emitted by smartphones can disrupt sleep patterns. Now here's the science behind it. When the sun sets, our bodies naturally start to produce melatonin, a hormone that regulates sleep. But guess what? The blue light from our screens can actually trick our brains into thinking it's still daytime, suppressing melatonin production and potentially leading to insomnia or fatigue. So, what can you do to combat the effects of blue light? Firstly, try to limit your screen time in the evening. Maybe pick up a good book instead of scrolling through social media. Secondly, consider using blue light filters or apps that adjust your screen's color temperature based on the time of day. Finally, practice good sleep hygiene. Create a calming bedtime routine, keep your room dark and cool, and try to go to bed and wake up at the same times every day. To improve sleep quality, limit screen time before bedtime. Fact hash 4. Smartphone addiction is a real concern. It's no secret that this handy device can quickly turn from a convenience into a compulsion. In fact, some studies have drawn parallels between smartphone addiction and substance abuse disorders. The constant need to check notifications, the fear of missing out, the endless scrolling, all these behaviors can escalate into an unhealthy obsession. But the good news is, recognizing the problem is the first step towards addressing it. There are numerous resources out there to help manage and even overcome smartphone addiction. Whether it's apps that track your screen time, techniques to promote digital detox, or professional counseling services, help is within reach. Remember, technology is a tool meant to enhance our lives, not consume them. So if you find yourself in the grip of smartphone addiction, don't hesitate to seek support. Seek support if you feel your relationship with technology is becoming unhealthy. Fact hash 5. Americans check their phones an average of 96 times a day. That's approximately once every 10 minutes. It's a staggering statistic that really highlights our dependence on these devices. We're constantly looking for updates, notifications, or just a quick distraction. But with every check, we're potentially pulling ourselves away from the present moment and the world around us. It's worth pondering on. What are we missing out on when we're engrossed in our screens? Perhaps a beautiful sunset, a shared laugh, or simply a moment of quiet reflection. It's time we start being mindful about our phone checking habits. Let's set specific times for checking our phones. Or better yet, let's turn off those non-essential notifications. And when we're with loved ones, let's give them our undivided attention. Put your phone away and savor real-life experiences without distractions. Fact number 6. Text messaging has surpassed voice calls as the primary form of communication for many people. It's an interesting shift, isn't it? In the not-so-distant past, the sound of a ringing phone was commonplace, an invitation to connect and share. But today, the buzz of a new text message is more likely to draw our attention. This evolution in communication has its perks, of course. Texting offers convenience, speed, and the ability to multitask. But let's not forget the power of a good old-fashioned phone call. There's something special about hearing a familiar voice, about the ebb and flow of conversation that can't quite be replicated in text. And beyond phone calls, there's the irreplaceable value of face-to-face interactions, a smile, a laugh, a shared moment. These are the connections that enrich our lives. So, while we embrace the convenience of texting, let's remember the value of face-to-face conversations and meaningful connections. Fact #7. The average smartphone user touches their phone over 2,600 times a day. Quite an astonishing number, isn't it? Each swipe, tap, and click is an interaction, an action demanding our attention and energy. It's like a dance of fingers, a rhythm we've all become accustomed to. But let's pause for a moment and consider the implications. This constant interaction can lead to a sense of urgency, a compulsion to respond, to engage. It can distract us from the world around us, from those precious moments of silence, peace, and real-life experiences. So here's a suggestion for you. Next time you reach for your phone, ask yourself, is this interaction necessary? Is it purposeful? Is it contributing to my overall well-being and productivity, or is it simply a response to a habit, a reflex action? Strive for intentional, purposeful use to minimize distractions and maximize productivity. Fact number 8. Smartphones are powerful tools for productivity. They're not just for scrolling through social media or catching up on the latest news. These pocket-sized powerhouses can help us manage our schedules, keep track of tasks, and access information quickly and easily. With the right apps, you can turn your phone into a virtual personal assistant, helping you stay organized and efficient. You can set reminders, track your progress on projects, and even automate tasks. But while they can be a boon for productivity, it's important to remember that they can also be a source of stress. It's easy to get caught up in the never-ending cycle of checking emails, updating to-do lists, and responding to messages. That's why it's essential to strike a balance. Use your smartphone to boost your productivity, but don't let it rule your life. Remember to take breaks and avoid burnout. Fact number 9. Mobile gaming has become a widespread pastime. From the casual Candy Crush player to the competitive Fortnite enthusiast, the world of mobile gaming has something to offer for everyone. It has truly transcended demographics, bringing together gamers of all ages, professions, and walks of life. It's not just about passing time anymore. Mobile games are now a form of entertainment, a way to unwind, and for some, even a source of income. The rise of esports and live streaming platforms has opened up a realm of possibilities, turning gaming into a viable career option. Moreover, health-focused games designed to promote physical activity and cognitive fitness are blurring the lines between play and wellness. Despite the potential pitfalls of excessive gaming, when approached with moderation, mobile games can be a fun and engaging part of a balanced lifestyle. So, no matter what level of gamer you are, remember, mobile gaming has become a widespread pastime. Fact number 10. Smartphones are driving innovation and reshaping industries worldwide. From healthcare to education, from finance to entertainment, there's hardly an industry that hasn't been touched by the transformative power of smartphones. With the ability to connect, inform, and empower, these devices have become the beating heart of modern innovation. They've turned cars into ride shares, homes into hotels, and ideas into startups. They've given rise to new business models, disrupted traditional ones, and changed our lives in ways we never could have imagined. They've made information and services accessible at our fingertips, anytime, anywhere. They've allowed us to work remotely, learn digitally, shop conveniently, and connect globally. In the health sector, they're enabling remote patient monitoring, virtual consultations, and health tracking. In education, they're facilitating online learning, digital classrooms, and personalized tutoring. Smartphones are driving innovation and reshaping industries worldwide in every sector.